Hi. This is Jurian and Simon de Voil.
Hello.
Simon's in Vermont, and I have been using Simon's music in my Let Your Yoga Dance classes for years. And right now, Simon and I, along with his partner Lyndon and my partner David, we should all be on the island of Iona in Scotland doing a retreat. And we're not there, we're here. So in honor of that, I just wanted you to meet him and hear about what he does and enjoy a little bit of his music. Simon, tell us who you are, what you do.
Okay, I will. I am a musical minister and a sacred musician, and I sing a lot. I sing a lot of sacred songs. I'm an interspiritual, interfaith person, so I sing songs from many traditions, and I lead worship online and with people, and I do rites of passage work with individuals.
Oh, fabulous. So maybe at the end you'll tell us how we can find out about all of that. What would you say in your work is what's the mission behind everything that you do? Because you do so many different things, but I'm guessing there's an underlying calling.
There isn't a calling, I think, is the word I identify with more than mission. So when I lived on Iona, which I did for 2.5 years, I felt a deep knocking on my soul that was, Simon, I want you to do something. So, and what I think the sacred voice was asking me to do was to love people. And I was like, okay, I can do that.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. So I think that there's a lot of harshness in our world. There's a lot of things wrong, and people have really strong inner critics. And I see my work as trying to help us rest in acceptance and love and beauty, to try and share our light in the world, I suppose. I mean, that's very spiritual language, but yeah,
is it?
Other people tell me I'm a healer and that what I do is healing work through music. I like that. I don't know if it's true.
It's certainly my experience of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's my own experience of music, actually, is that it has nurtured and healed me tremendously. I started off as a very introspective singer-songwriter, singing songs in my bedroom because I was sad. And then somehow
That's a good way to... That's a good way to start a lot of pursuits, though, I think.
Music is it's not just a gift to the people who hear it or the audience, it's also a gift to the person who is playing it and writing the songs or receiving the songs. Yeah, I often wonder who I would be if I hadn't had the ability to express myself through music.
I think this is why I adore you so much. Everything you just said, I feel the same way about the work that I do. Through a different medium, but I feel like in so many ways, everything you just spoke, I thought, yeah, that's what I try to do. And the work itself saved my life. Like if I hadn't found this, a wounded healer, is that what you said?
Well, it's also about walking the talk, right? And when you've had to walk a painful lesson, you hold it more carefully and tenderly. So it's, yeah. I think many of the people listening to us will identify with that too. I mean, what else were we born for?
Yeah.
We weren't born for success or to build houses or to release albums. We were born to make this world a more loving place.
Well, shall we do that?
Yeah.
Would you sing us a song?
I'd love to. And I want to choose, I got my guitar tuned for Canticle, Canticle of Creation. Do you know that beautiful prayer by St. Francis?
Yes, you have sung it for me. Don't ask me if I know it because of reading the Bible, because I was brought up Catholic and we don't read the Bible. But I sort of know that one, and yes. And I know I've heard it. I've heard you sing it before.
Yeah, St. Francis, he's on my guitar. You can't really see that, but that's a little icon. Oh, never mind.
I don't have my glasses on,
Yeah,
Simon.
See, and I've got a microphone, and my dog is in the way too. So St. Francis is a big hero of mine. I like the saints a lot. I'm not somebody who's really big on sacred texts, which is why I love your fella so much, because he tells me stuff I need to know.
My fella, David.
Yeah, he was my teacher, which is how I know Jurian. So St. Francis, he's kind of like my teacher, but I've never met him. And he wrote this. It was called Canticle, which is a song, sacred song. He wrote it in the Italian language, which was one of the first things to ever be recorded in Italian rather than Latin. And then I set it into a modern context, because St. Francis's theology and mine are not the same at all. I love him, but my theology wanders slightly from his. Most high, all powerful, precious God, no spoken word can hold your name. Praise be to you who births all life with all your creatures. Especially you, sir, brother, son, who is the day and is your light, a beauty so true to you. There you are, there you are. Praise be to you, my Lord, you are Sister Moon and the stars, bright, precious heaven, there you are, there you are. Praise be to you, my Lord, you are brother wind and the air, breath of spirit, there you are, there you are. Praise be to you, my Lord, you are Sister Water, gift of life, pure, essential, there you are, there you are. Most high, all powerful, precious God, through Mother Earth we see your face, you who govern all of life, sustain and nurture all that is, with Sister Death, first and last breaths, the key unlocking all we are, there we are. There we are. There we are.
Oh, Simon.
You know what I love about that song? It's so full of religious language, but everybody, including my staunch atheist friends, strongly is able to find a truth in it that they relate to.
Mm-hmm.
So it's they're really the concepts of St. Francis, and what I did was just shape the language differently a little bit. So I would say it's 95% St. Francis and 5% me. And I hope that he would approve.
I am sure he would. I feel like all of your music has that ability to, I mean, when you described the work that you do, you said it sounds pretty spiritual, and I thought, does it?
Or soulful.
I mean, maybe it's because I've been living in the yoga world for so long. I'm like, isn't that just the way everybody talks? But I feel like you make your experience of the world your experience of nature is so much of one with God, goddess, universe, that comes through in the language of all of your music. It makes it that experience of the divine accessible through music.
Mm-hmm. And that one core aspect of my belief around we are part of this living earth, I never waver from that. And that's, when I was a kid, I grew up agnostic, but I also had a deep relationship with the land. I was preaching about this just yesterday, actually. Mm. And I actually think part of the reason for that was because I didn't fit in as a child. You know, you know that I'm a transgender person and that I was born as a girl, and that whole side of things gave me a strong distrust of religion and of society. So where do you go? You go into your family home. I was lucky to have a loving family home. And you go to the beach, you go to the hills, you go to the forest. You know, I've met people who I admire so much, and they didn't have parents that knew how to parent. And I ask them, who taught you about love? And they will say, I had a cat, or I had a dog.
Oh.
And that is just amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow. Do you have time to sing one more?
I'd love to, because I want to tell you the story behind this next one, which
good.
I told you before, but I don't know. So I went to seminary called One Spirit in New York City. Used to take the train down from Vermont once a month for a long weekend. And one time I was there, and your fella, David, I don't know what he was teaching, but he used, I can't remember now. What I remember was he took part of Psalm 46 and he sang, be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that. Be still and know. Be still and be still. Be. Did it in monotone. And I was like, oh. I was like, each line needs its own expression. And then it came out like this, a call and response that I wrote to use with my congregations.
Wow.
I don't know if you want to sing along or if you just want me to do it.
I think you should do it. I'm just afraid Zoom won't be very kind.
And there's also a little delay. I know you're only in Massachusetts, but I took that idea, and as I like to do, I often sing it in non-religious language, which I'll do now because it's you. So this is from Psalm, as you say. I say Psalm 46. And I sing a line, and then you sing it back, but I'll sing both, all right? So that you all, and hopefully people watching this will be singing along. Be still and know that I am love. Be still and know that I am love. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I. Be still and know that I. Be still and know that. Be still and know that. Be still and know. still and know that I am peace. Be still and know that I am peace. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I. Be still and know that I. Be still and know that. Be still and know that. Be still and know. Be still and know. Be still and. Be still and. Be still. Be still. Be. Be still and know that I am truth. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I. Be still and know that. Be still and know. Be still and. Be still. You know, Jurian, you've been on my mind so much, so I'm glad we're having this conversation, because we should have been on Iona, running our...
We should have been.
Yes.
2022.
Yes, it will happen. I've been joking and saying, a monk, a poet, a guru, and a witch walk into a bar. Find out what happens next. You have to go to Iona in 2020 on a retreat.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Thank you, Simon. This has been so good for my heart.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Yeah.
It's good for us to be creative and connected. And thank you for sharing my music and your work. How humbling is that?
Well, thank you for letting me share you with the world.
Well, and sometimes I know about it because I remember one time it was New Year, and all of a sudden, all these people bought my music, and I was like, why are they all buying CDs? And it was because you'd done a flash mob thing at Kripalu with my
For New
music.
Year's Eve in the dining hall. It was magnificent. Usually you think of a flash mob as like really high energy. And we did this sacred, pre-rehearsed, flash mob dance prayer to your Deep Peace song. And oh my God, it was amazing. Several hundred people just stopped. And we were offering them this blessing for New Year's. It was just magic.
Well,
I have to say, that was a moment of brilliance.
well, and I loved it. I was confused until you explained it afterwards. I was delighted.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I never in a million years would I imagine that anybody would do a flash mob to Deep Peace.
Me either. But that's how brilliant ideas are born, just out of a crazy, crazy moment of inspiration, which is what it was.
Absolutely. Can I tell your people about my website? Simon.
Please do.
.com.
Yes.
Well, DEV for Victor, OIL. And there's lots there. I have sermons, I have songs, I have concerts, and I do multiple things all the time. I have a live stream channel. So if you're interested in what I do, come on over. Julie,
Thank you.
Thank you so much for this conversation. I miss you. It's so nice to connect with you.
What a great excuse. This was another moment of brilliance. Thank you, Divine Inspiration, for really just thinking like, oh, we should do this.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to hear you sing to me and to all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Have a beautiful day, my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah.
To you and all your people.
Mm.